Hi there and welcome to this video where we work through some exercises to help you sculpt and stretch out the body. So just start in a kneeling or seated position and we'll just roll through the shoulders a little bit to begin, just to warm up the shoulders. So nice backwards rolls, backwards circles. Good, then hands onto your shoulders, start drawing circles with the elbows. Lovely. And then a little bit of side bend, so reaching up and over. And then over to the other side, just to stretch out the side of the body, those obliques. We're going to do quite a lot of ab work today. Lovely. And then just hands onto opposite shoulders and a little bit of thoracic twisting. That upper part of your spine where you just look around towards over the shoulder. Good. Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of planking into down dog, and I will show you what the sequence will look like first, and then we're going to do it for around a minute or a minute and a half or so for each exercise. Okay, so we're going to start in our plank. Then you will push back into the down dog, just getting your heels as close to the ground as possible. Then come forwards again onto your plank and then just drop the knees down to lightly touch the floor before you lift back up into your plank and then push back forwards into the plank again and tap the knees down. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to go, like I said, for approximately a minute or a minute and a half. Okay, so hands underneath your shoulders, pressing the hands nice and firmly down into the floor, and then lift up into a nice strong plank. Good. Now push back, heels to the ground. Feel the stretch down the backs of the legs, stretching the shoulders. Then come forwards to your plank again, shoulders over the wrists. Lightly touch the knees down. Then come back to your plank, push back into down dog. Come forwards to your plank, tap the knees down. Good, and again, lift knees, push back, come forwards, and knees down. Knees lift, push back, come forwards, knees down. And don't worry about getting those heels completely flat down onto the ground. Just get to the point where you feel a lovely stretch down the backs of the legs. That's all you need. Knees down. Rest when you bring the knees down if you feel the need for a rest. If not, you just keep on pushing through. Forwards, down, lift, push back, forwards and down. Let's do one more round. Lift, knees into plank, push back, come forwards and knees down. Lovely, give the wrists a little rest. And then the next exercise that we're going to do is a little, quite a similar wee one. So we're coming up into our down dog again, down dog position. And then we're going to lift right leg up behind, just as high as you can manage, pushing further back so you press the heel of the left side down into the floor. And then come forwards, bringing the knee up in between the two elbows. Then push back, lift your left leg up. And come forwards, bringing the left knee in between the two elbows. Okay, so we'll do that for approximately a minute and a half now. Ready? And go. Up into your down dog. Lift the right leg up, stretch, push back, then bring right knee forwards in between the elbows. And back. Both feet on the floor. Press your left leg up, and then come forwards, knee in between the elbows. Good, both feet down, lift your right leg. And then bring the knee forwards. Good. Both feet back, lift your left leg. Nice stretch, knee in. Lovely. Both feet down, right leg again. Press up. Come forwards. Good, both feet down, left leg up. Come forwards. And again, right side. Knee in. Good, then left leg up. Knee in. We'll do about one more on each leg. Right leg up, really stretch. And then knee in. Good, left leg up. Lovely stretch. Knee in. And then push back. Brilliant. Just push back. Either resting bum down onto the heels and stretching forwards, or giving those wrists a little bit of attention with the nice circles of the hands. Inwards and outwards. Good. Okay, now over onto your back. So roll yourself down onto your back. Head and shoulders are going to stay flat on the floor and legs lift. Good, now we'll do a little bit of scissors. So pull right leg back, lower left leg down and switch. So you're reaching up, grabbing hold of the leg, preferably in the calf, or if you can't quite reach there, just behind the thigh. Try not to press onto your knee joint, onto the back of your knee joint. So you should feel a really nice stretch all the way down the back of each leg. Just keep your head and shoulders down on the floor. And remember to keep breathing. Good. And just nice and slow, not rushing any of this. Good. Just keep going. A few more. We've got another 20 seconds or so to go. Lovely. Just pulling each leg as close into the body as you can manage. Pointing through the toes, keeping the legs nice and long. Good, nearly there. Last one. Lovely. Good, just give the knees a little hug in to the tummy and chest. And then we're just going to do a lovely little curl up into a ball, lifting your head and shoulders up. And then stretching out long, hovering the legs and arms a couple of inches off the floor. And then curl in. And then stretch long. Good, curl in. And stretch long. Curl in. You start to work your way down the mat a little. Good, curl in. Stretch long. Curl in. Nice long stretch. Nice curl in. Nice long stretch. Nice curl in. Good, nearly there. But another 20 seconds again or so. Just hovering the legs and arms off the floor a little, so you feel the core really starting to work. Good. And rest. Just bring your feet down onto the floor. You need to shuffle back up the mat a little. Okay, good. Now we're going to go into some single leg stretch. So we can keep the head and shoulders down on the floor to begin with. Knees in. And then on your out breath,
Pull right knee in as you extend and stretch left leg out. And then swap. Good, switch again. Breathing out on that extension. Lovely. Now if you want to, you can lift your head and shoulders up off the floor, just to start working into those core muscles a little more intensely. We've got about 45 seconds left. We're about halfway through this exercise. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Good. Resting your head and shoulders down again if you need to. Good, nearly there. Lovely combination of stretching and strengthening with this exercise. Good. About another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Head and shoulders down. Bring your feet flat down onto the floor. We're going to go into a little bit of bridge now. So starting with pelvis in neutral, breathe in, then breathe out, tilt back. Lift your hips, lift your arms as well. Bringing your fingertips up to point up to the ceiling. Hold the hips here and lift your heels off the floor. Then lower the heels down, lower the arms, lower the spine, lower the hips. Good, breathe in again. You might want to bring the feet a little closer in towards the bum. Then breathe out, lift, lifting the arms in unison, in sync with the hips. And then hold, lift the heels off the floor, lower the heels and lower your spine and arms down. Good. And again, tilt back, lift, lifting the arms, hold here, lift the heels. Good, lower the heels, lower the body and lower the arms on your breath out. Breathe in and then go again, breathing out. Breathe in, lift the heels, and then breathe out, lower everything. Nice breath in and breath out. Last one, lifting up, and then lift the heels, lower the heels, and lower the body back down. Good. Give the knees a little hug in to the chest. Brilliant. And then we roll back over onto our hands and knees, ready to come into a plank, where we're going to do a couple of different moves. So coming up into the plank, then we're going to bring right knee in and bring it over across towards the left elbow, and then bring the right foot around to the outside of your right hand and just press down slightly. Good, then bring that right foot back. Now left knee, bring it in across towards the right shoulder, and then bring that left foot around to the outside of the left hand and press down. Good, bring your left foot back, right knee in to opposite elbow, and then in around to the outside of the foot, press down, right leg back, left knee in across to the opposite elbow, and then round to the outside of the hand. Don't worry what it looks like, how it gets there. Press back, we'll do one more on each side, right knee into left elbow, right foot to the outside of your right hand, drop the hips down. Good. Left knee in to right elbow, and then left foot round to the outside of your left hand and press those hips down. Good. And then come back down onto all fours, heels together, knees apart, push yourself back. You might want to give those wrists a little bit of attention again after the plank. Good. And then back up into your kneeling position where we started. Back into your side to side bend. So what you can do is go back and do all of those exercises again, just press play again on the video. Or once you get familiar with them, you can just stay with them and do them for longer. We were doing them for about 90 seconds there. Good, and then just finish with some nice backward circles of the elbows, hands up onto your shoulders. Good. So I'm sure you can still feel the heart quickening, the heartbeat quickening as you do these exercises. We don't always have to do fast cardio to get out of breath and build up a bit of sweat. So again, I hope you enjoyed the session, and any questions, just let me know. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.